So hi, welcome to Noise Podcast. I'm Shane.
I'm Glory.
Hell yeah, happy Monday, everybody.
Woo!
Ooh. It's been.
That sounded like a sarcastic happy Monday. Are you having a happy Monday?
I
or
am
is it a
having a
Monday?
happy Monday actually. My
Yeah.
mom let me know that behind me will be a bookcase probably by the end of the week.
You should make it into a vinyl shelf.
No, it's for her books, which you can actually see are overflowing out of my little cubbies over there, because that's where I put my video games. But the problem is I have run out of space for my video games. This console unit behind me where everything is on has shelves on both sides where I have video games all on there, video games all in that white unit behind me. And as you can see, there's some on the blue thing behind me, and then on the bookshelf way in the corner, I have a couple stacked over there. I'm running out of room, so I'm glad we're getting a bookshelf in here.
Wow, I didn't realize you had that many video games, man. Like, do you have a favorite video game?
Probably the Forza Horizon, or just the Forza series in general on Xbox. But I also enjoy the MLB baseball games, despite not playing baseball anymore.
Yeah.
New one actually comes out tomorrow. I'm very glad that we don't have interviews tomorrow night, because I will be playing that.
You will be there.
I don't have anything to do tomorrow night, so I will be playing that.
Yeah. Do you still keep up with baseball stuff? Because I remember getting notifications from the podcast account of you and Trey from Sharia Moore just talking about baseball, and I was like, I don't know what is happening here.
Very loosely, mostly because my father and my brother talk about it at dinner and shit. But I still like. I don't mean to keep up with it, but I do anyway, because I'm still following like the update accounts and shit on Instagram.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
So, yeah. But I'll have a bookshelf behind me, which is very exciting, and all my video games will have a home now, which is great. They're not just gonna be strewn about around the room.
Exactly.
I love physical media. Let me tell you.
Love it.
But on the topic of music, which is what everybody's here for, I went, or at least most people, I think.
On the topic of music.
Yeah, I went to a show last Wednesday. I saw Grayscale, Taylor Eggcorn, and Worry Club at the Stone Pony. Easily one of the best shows I've been to at that venue. Had a couple of not so great experiences there in a row, so was despising going there, and I was like, not another Grayscale show there, because that's where I had like the bad experience. I was like, oh, not another Grayscale show at this venue. But I had a great time. Worry Club was cool. I hadn't heard of them until that night. Well, I had obviously heard of them because they were announced, and then they started following us on Twitter, and I was like, oh my god, hey, cool. And then I saw them, and I was like, oh, hey, this band's cool. So if you're watching,
they're coming on the podcast.
Yeah, come on the pod when the EP drops. And then Taylor Acorn, I was hesitant because she was on that Broadside tour, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm like, that's where I saw her, and I just was like, dude, this is like, the songs are good, but this performance is not good.
Another level.
No, not good.
It's not good?
I didn't like her when I saw her with Broadside. I was like, the songs are there, but I don't like the live show. Blown away this time. I was like,
okay, so she's
holy
upgraded.
fucking shit. I think she got a new backing band, which is definitely part of it.
Yeah.
Gio from Limelight podcast is the drummer now.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Okay, good.
So that's cool. And so that was fun. She put on a very good show, very like high energy this time. Like, granted, a bigger stage this time around, but just very high energy, jumping around. I was blown away. And then Grayscale, they always put on a good show. They never disappoint. Only like my 7th or 8th time seeing them. Great show as always, boys. Would love
on the podcast.
Would love to have them on the podcast. I'm just putting that out there. But that's that. I know you have a show coming up, right? I'm jealous because I'm not sure if I'll be going to that tour or not.
Yeah. I'm seeing Crown the Empire, 1,000 Below, Nothing More, and I think that's it. Is Arrow on that tour? I don't think Arrow's on that tour.
No, it's just those. It's just those 3 bands.
Yeah, I'm very excited. 1,000 Below is like top 5 bands for me right now. That Hell Finds You Everywhere, that album, it's been on repeat. It's crazy good. That interview was awesome, by the way. Go check it out if you haven't already.
We interviewed him.
I'm so excited because Crown the Empire, everything that they've released for this new era, insane, right up my alley. So I'm very, and I'm seeing John Wick that day as well. #1 John Wick fan. I've been promoting that movie more than Keanu Reeves, and it's the #1 movie in the world right now. So you're welcome, Keanu.
Probably because of you.
It is. Like, my friends text me, they're like, "Hey, I saw John Wick today because of you." I'm like, "Was it good?" And they're like, "Yeah." So that's at least like 3 sales because of me.
Yeah, exactly. They
will
wouldn't
you
have
see
had
John
those 3
Wick?
sales. No, I will not. We'll
fix that.
Yeah, you could do your hardest sales pitch on me, and I don't think it would work.
Have you seen any of them?
Nope. Glory,
it's
when
like,
I tell you I don't watch movies,
you just gotta put it on one of your 4 screens, dude. Just have it on in the background. I'm telling you, it's so. Oh my god, I love that.
Sam and I were out yesterday, and they asked me if I had seen a movie, and I can't tell you what movie it was, but it's like, so was it? I think it might have been Monsters Inc. They were like, "Have you seen Monsters Inc.?" I'm like, I mean, it might have been on at one point, but I've never watched.
You also never seen Ocean's 11. That irks me a little bit. Yeah, how have you not? Like, that's genuine. That's like a classic.
Yeah,
that is like top 10 best movies ever. It's like these group of people do like a heist and they steal like $50 million or whatever without like leaving a footprint. And then they taunt the person. It's one of my favorite movies. You got to see that shit.
Never seen it.
Oh my god.
Never seen it. But that's so I'm very jealous about that with your upcoming show. Trying to decide, because there's like 3 Philly shows coming up all at the same venue that I absolutely can't stand.
Oh, the best venue ever with no heat, right?
Yes. No air conditioning. It's always hot in there. And parking is bad. So a whole slew of problems.
So there's like nothing good going
no
for it right
redeeming qualities of this venue. A couple of shootings outside, you know.
Whoa, you're banned from going to that venue, man. You're banned. Hell,
but there's like 3 shows in the span of a week that I want to go to, but I'm like, I can't go to Philly 3 times, and I physically cannot go to that venue 3 times in a week, so I have to decide between. You're
gonna overheat. You're gonna be broke because of the parking and hell, man, the shootings. Like, what the fuck? You're gonna try that?
So it's between the Nothing More tour, which I think is my #1, because Crown the Empire, I haven't seen them in a minute. Nothing More totally blew me away, and I mean, I just saw Thousand Below, but they'll be there too.
What tour did you see them on?
Bad Omens. Yeah.
Dayseeker was on that too?
Mm-hmm. It was Thousand Below, Make Them Suffer, which is a totally batshit band live. That band was fucking crazy. Dayseeker, Bad Omens.
Okay.
I can be jealous of the show you're going to. You're jealous of past me. Except for the entire experience I had around that show with the flat tire in the Golden Corral parking lot.
Oh my god. I forgot. Dude, you always have crazy stories, man. You gotta, I don't know, wrap yourself in like bubble wrap or something before you go to shows, dude. What the hell? Side of the road.
Yeah, no, that was Golden Corral, bro. So, and then that Monday, so that show's on a Friday, April 7th. That Monday, Home Team, Broadside, Honey Revenge are at that same venue. I know.
What is it about that venue? Like, why do they like that so much?
I don't know. But that tour is fucking stacked, and I'm sitting here like getting FOMO, but I'm like, it's between Nothing More and the Home Team, and like, bro, I don't know.
You've seen the Home Team.
I've also seen
and you've
nothing
seen
more.
Nothing More. Damn it!
I mean, my thing is, I really want to see Broadside, but I also haven't seen Crown the Empire in a minute. I was going to say
Crown the Empire.
Yeah, I want to see Honey Revenge, but I haven't seen Crown the Empire in a minute. Like,
so it's Crown the Empire versus 2 bands. Right?
You see the problem here. Yeah. And then that following Friday is the Somerset, Grayscale, and Taylor Acorn. But I'm not too pressed about that because I just saw the Somerset over the summer, just saw Grayscale, just saw Taylor Acorn.
Yeah, so that's like a done deal. Yeah, right? It's probably going to be the same set list and everything.
Yeah, my only reason for going to that would be because Abby's going to be there, and going to Abby or going with Abby to Grayscale shows is always a great time.
I love Abby.
So, but that's bottom of the list. So if I wind up going to any of those, you'll know. But right now,
I'll be
it's
the
none
first
of
to
them.
know.
Yeah. Right now, the next show is Fox Teeth, their album release show.
Hell yeah! When is that?
April 22nd.
That's how far it is?
Yeah, it's a month out.
Damn! You don't have any shows like locked in.
Nothing locked in. A lot of like what ifs. But yeah, really nothing too crazy coming through. And like I'm trying to cut down on the whole going to Philly 47,000 times because
gas.
Yeah, shit's expensive.
Traveling at night for like an hour,
and also
alone most of the time. It's not very safe.
And also just like trying to like save money because I am 20 years old now. You know, I have seen these bands before. They will be back again. It is not the end of the world if I don't go see them this time.
No.
That's
You know what you got to do? You got to get a camera. You just got to ask people for photo passes. Free show, free show, free show.
That's how I was living for a minute, but now it's just like it's just like the ticket's not the hard part, it's everything else.
It's the gas.
It's
the energy of actually getting out. The parking kind of fucks
it's the parking and the anxiety of driving to Philly.
Yeah. Philly drivers, they suck. They're awful. Like the amount of heart attacks I've had, because I used to travel to Philly like at least like 3 times a year from like 2019 and back. Awful drivers. Love the city, love the place, love everything about it except the people on the road. Y'all suck. Like genuinely awful.
It's not even the driving, like, because most of it is just getting off the highway and then the venue is like right off whatever exit. So I'm not doing much of the inner city driving, but it's the anxiety of knowing that the highway and the inner city roads they don't do a very good job of cleaning them. High chance of flats. Because
that's how that happened.
Got it on the Pennsylvania side of 95.
Damn it, Pennsylvania.
And then the parking obviously being expensive, and then having experiences with questionable parking attendants multiple times. One telling me he had a key fob for all the cars in the lot. The one that wanted to valet my car in a lot that I'd parked in 30,000 times, never valeted.
That was fake.
Yeah. So and then just the general anxiety of hoping my car will be there even though I have the key has really.
Someone's gonna hotwire your what is it? You have a cube car?
No, I got the Jetta.
That's your dream car.
Yeah,
you got the Jetta. Someone's gonna. Isn't it actually like your dream car, the cube car?
Well, not anymore. I drove one. They're very top heavy. They're very top heavy.
What's your dream car now? That's I've always, every time I see one, I always mention to my family that's the car Shane wants.
I mean, as much as I would still love one, I don't really have a dream car now. My dream is hoping that my Jetta continues to take me after it hits 200,000 miles, which will be any day now.
200,000 miles.
Yeah,
damn. Where are you going? Shows.
Well, I got the car my dad uses for commuting, and now I've got the car, and I was driving all over the face of the earth for a year and a half.
Just for funsies.
Yeah, why not?
Just having fun.
But yeah, so but if any of the shows that I mentioned, anybody wants to put me on the guest list, I will figure out a way there. I can't say no to a free show. I will fly
Teleport.
there. Yeah. I'll start walking. But that's all. That's that. I got a busy May though, so I'm looking forward to that. Lots going on in May.
I forgot to say I bought festival tickets for Something in the Water. I didn't mention that. That's next month, end of April. I'm very excited to do that. Lil Uzi's playing. Oh my God, Lil Wayne is playing. Not a big Lil Wayne fan, but it's cool to check it off the list and be like, yeah, I saw like what some people consider the greatest living rapper, live. That's pretty good. He's far from greatest for me. Sorry, Lil Wayne. Don't think you're that great. Tyler's not on the lineup. That kind of made me a little mad. I'm not gonna lie. Like, what? The Pharrell is like his mentor, so I don't understand that.
Bro's sitting at home. He's putting out the deluxe album with the 28-page booklet.
And I ate it up, man. I am buying that shit, dude. He wanted $45 for a deluxe album. I'm considering it.
And you pressed the buy button. You looked away.
It's right there. It's in my cart.
They're sending me emails with 10% off discount code right now.
Oh my God, dude. Talk about here.
So, but yeah. I personally bought Currents tickets because they already issued a low ticket warning for Philly, and I was like, well, I have already decided I'm doing Asbury Park in Philly, and I was like, I am not taking that chance.
We're doing 2 shows?
Yeah, back to back.
Does that not like get old for you? Like, it's the same set every night, and it's like less money if you only go to one.
The thing is, I love 3 of those, 2 of those bands on the bill very much with my whole heart. One of them I've been getting into pretty heavily, so it's like a no-brainer for me. I also am like, damn, Current's first headliner. I love this band to death. Might as well go to 2 shows. And the other show in Philly that I was debating doing, which also would have been a second date, which was Pierce the Veil and the Used, already sold out. And that resale's not coming back down anytime soon.
No.
But the Currents tickets already went official platinum. They had already went up from...
They'd already gone to like the 250 minimum?
No, they went from 20 to 33 face value. I pressed buy. I can't even lie, bro. I technically bought 2 Currents tickets with my money, but I only got 1. Yeah. I can't lie, dude. Dude, I'm like... Just so you know, first time ever buying official platinum, the service fees are cheaper.
Are you kidding?
It was only a $6 service fee.
I would love that information, and I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna do that next time. But usually, like, the official platinum are like 250 minimum, so it's like they already added the service fee into that.
Exactly. I was not proud of myself because I vowed to like never support that practice with Ticketmaster, but I had no choice, man. I got to see Currents. Like,
hands were tied, man. Yeah. You can't blame them.
They were like, you buy this or you don't go, and I was like, you're right, man. You're right.
Oh my god.
So I'm doing that, which is exciting. But we've got music that did come out this past week.
Just a little bit of music.
Yeah, a little bit. Fall Out Boy finally dropped their new album, So Much for Stardust.
I'm gonna be honest, I thought this was coming out like next month. My sense of time has been off. When you tweeted new Fall Out Boy tonight, I was like, oh, they're dropping another single. Cool. Fucking album appears in my inbox. Okay, cool.
Whole record.
It's good though.
Yeah.
It's good.
The album fucking bumps. Shit rocks. I've had it pretty much on loop since Friday.
That's fair.
I'm digging it a lot. Definitely not what I thought it was going to be when that first single dropped and we sat here for 20 minutes and I was like, oh my god, they made Cork Tree again. They didn't.
It's not Cork Tree.
No. No. But they made a catchy ass record that in the day and age, although I think we've kind of passed that period of the scene bands making bad albums, I think we've made it past that period. Most of the scene bands.
Panic was trying to extend it.
Yeah,
they were like, "Come on, guys, one more run."
Yeah, in that day and age where we're kind of getting out of that period, I guess, because they all did it.
It was all at once as well.
Yeah,
strange.
Yeah. And then 21 Pilots followed it up with another bad album. Panic at Disco followed up with another bad album. So it was like the trend was still going. So we're finally emerging out of that because the Paramore album was decent. And
that was good.
Like
the Pierce the Veil album was good. You could say
whatever.
that too.
I was thinking more like super major label here, but sure.
I don't. Okay. Whoa. Take that shit back. All right, man.
Which part? That they're not on a major label or that it was okay? Because
it's
the
major
one is
to
fact.
me. It's major to me. Pierce the Veil, I love you.
The one is a fact. The other one is an opinion.
Okay. What are they even on?
They're on Fearless.
That's major enough. That's like.
Well, I mean, it's nothing to scoff at, but it's not. Fueled by Ramen, Atlantic.
It's like one under Fueled by Ramen.
Exactly.
That's major enough.
I'm being facetious now. I'm just
pissing me off.
I'm getting riled up for no reason.
God damn it. My boy.
So we're emerging out of it. Fall Out Boy made a fucking banging ass album. Hold Me Like a Grudge is probably the best song on the record. I'll go out on a limb and say that.
Wasn't that a single?
That was the focus track.
Yeah.
So it's got the music video and everything. I Am My Own Muse is also a fucking banger. That shit rocks. And controversial take on this one, but What a Time to Be Alive is literally just a Panic at Disco song.
That was not what I was going to say.
But you guys are all just too scared to admit it. Everything is Lit Seriously? That's what y'all are bumping? That's what everybody's saying? This is the best song on the album? Nah.
Yes.
Y'all are deaf.
So, honestly, I see, because I listened to it after you said, this is literally a Panic track. That's what you sound like to me. And I listened to it and I was like, you know what? I can hear Brendan Urie singing this, throwing in a couple unnecessary high notes,
Everything is
a little whistle note in there. I can't hear that, but I know exactly what you sounded like. But I listened to it, I was like, okay, yeah, that's fair. But that shows Patrick Stump can out-sing Brendan Urie, because that sounded infinitely better than whatever Panic could have put out.
But he can't outright Brendan Urie, apparently.
He had one game. Brendan Urie had 2 albums. Okay, give him a break.
Yeah, that's fair enough. He did just have that one song that was questionable.
They had to get it out of their system.
Yeah,
it's out.
They had to write one Mania-esque track on here,
and I fucking love it. It is my favorite track off this album. I love Mania. I'm the only Mania lover here, I think, at least in this podcast. But honestly, I loved the entire album. I don't have any bad tracks off of it. There was nothing where I was like, oh god, they should have left this off. I loved it. And yes, that is my favorite track. But I did like Hold Me Like a Grudge, and then the first one, Heartbreak Feels So Good. No, Love from the Other Side, Heartbreak Feels So Good. 2 and 3. Amazing songs. I know those were the singles, but they're just so catchy. But love from the other side. Like, you can't be that. You in the apocalypse? What the fuck are you talking about?
Yo, so true though.
I love it. I love it. It's awesome. Patrick Stump, you're awesome.
This has nothing to do with what I think about the album. But last night I was like, oh my god, I still have this Target gift card left over. I'm gonna go and buy the album from Target.
Oh, yep.
It's supposed to be a gold vinyl. I'm like, okay, this is ugly as shit. Like, I saw the mock-up, I saw pictures of it, I was like, this is ugly. Whatever though. I don't want to pay for shipping, so I'll just buy this one. I walk into Target, I buy it. I'm like so excited. I want to see it when I get out to my car. I open it. It's fucking clear.
Got the cum variant.
No, like see-through variant. Cum would be white.
Oh, it's not like the no, so it's just clear.
It's clear, and I think they have a clear variant with Urban Outfitters, so maybe the stickers got confused. But I am so confused because it wasn't a one-off.
So where's the gold?
There were 2 in the Target. Sam was like, oh, I don't want it because the gold is ugly. So I open it. I'm like, this is clear. They're like, go in and buy the other one. So I go in, I buy the other one. That one is also clear. So it's not like it happened once and it was just a fuck up. It happened twice. So now I'm confused. Because they don't add the color to the vinyl after they print it. It's not like they put a dropper on it. Like, that's not how this shit works. So no. I am so confused. I'm starting to think that like a batch of them got mixed up and stickered wrong. Mm-hmm. Because all the info obviously about the vinyl is on the shrink wrap, including the UPC. The UPC is not on the back or on the album itself. So I thought that was hilarious.
Did you check to see if anyone else was? Yeah, I was going to say, check to see if anyone else had that problem.
I tweeted about it. No responses. So I'm putting this out there. If anybody watching this also had this experience, please let me know, because I need to know if I was the only one or not. I'm cracking up right now,
dude. I mean, I'd be pissed. I'm sorry. So Sam said the gold looked ugly.
I am not mad because I also did not like the gold, but I was just in the boat of like, I want this album on vinyl because I enjoyed it, and I really don't care what the color is because, again, I don't want to pay for shipping from their merch store.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I was like, the gold will do because I can drive to a Target and pick it up. But then it was clear, and I was like, honestly, this is even better because the clear is nice. The gold looked ugly.
The gold does look ugly. It's a nasty yellow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was it even like metallic, or is it just you're just kind of stuck with that?
No, it's just kind of there's no dirty yellow.
Yeah, it's not even like a nice mustard yellow. It's like I don't know, booger yellow.
Yeah,
what would that be?
It's ugly.
And it's almost a brown.
I looked on Discogs because I was looking to like see if this was like something that people were reporting on Discogs, and I saw pictures of the gold vinyl, and it looks super close to the mock-up. So it is just an ugly vinyl.
Ew. Yeah, it looks brown. It
Yeah.
looks like a poop brown vinyl.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Um,
Damn.
so if anybody had that experience, let me know. But the album rocks. Fuck yeah.
Absolutely. Hell yeah. August Burns Red dropped a new album, Death Below. Hey Shane, guess what?
What?
We spoke to August Burns Red.
Dude! We fucking
about
did
their
it.
new album, Death Below.
Of course we did. That dude. Fucking
That's
crazy,
fucking
right?
crazy to say.
Yeah.
I'm tearing up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually kind of crazy.
Fucking crazy. And then we announced the Barry Tomorrow interview on Saturday too, which is another crazy one that we'll be talking about next week when that album comes out. Yeah, crazy shit going on. But we had a great chat with Dustin about the record while they were out on tour. So definitely go check that out. It was a good chat.
Very good.
So on the podcast, I have said, not the biggest August Burns Red fan. I've seen them a bunch of times. I've listened to them a lot. I enjoyed Guardians when it came out, but I was just kind of like, not really for me. This record is still very much, and very much like
Jim Bro,
tough man Jim Bro record. But I got to give it to them. The album fucking rocks, and it's because, and I've seen people point it out online. Dustin told us like it was written in the mind of a record to flow like an album.
Absolutely,
and that absolutely comes through, and it makes for a very pleasant listening experience. I mean, whether or not like it's necessarily for me, they're a solid fucking band. I mean, like seeing them live is still a great time because the songs are great, no matter what. So I was still blown away by the record. I stand by what I said in the interview, which I said it was fucking banging, and that Backfire was my favorite song, which I still agree with. But yeah, the fucking album rocks, bro. I'm back in my August Burns Red lover era. I was never in my hater era, but I was in my indifferent era,
Yeah. I love this album. Honestly, as you said, it flowed perfectly. There were no lulls in the album. That's such a strange word that made me sound like but lulls. There were no lulls in the album. I loved it. The interview was great. I listened to it obviously before the interview, and I was like, yo, it's good. But the second listen really hammered in, okay, this bangs. This is incredible. Again, not like a massive August Burns Red fan. But this album might have changed it. I'm now a fan. I'm now a supporter, but I'm not like a diehard yet. I guess
that second listen for me was able to like allow me to differentiate the songs, which I think is important because they wind up they flow into each other, obviously, so on purpose. It's
indistinguishable.
Kind of, yeah. So if you're gonna give this album a spin, definitely recommend 2, especially if you're not like an avid August Burns Red listener. Definitely give it 2 because the songs flow so seamlessly that at points you're like, wait, it's a new song since when? And that was all on purpose. Like he did, like when we talked about track listing, he was like, we definitely made it a point to make sure that the songs they flowed into each other, and like it was all intentional. So, and
the thing is with this album, there's no good place to pause. So they nailed that, where it's like, okay, I might as well just finish the album because I can't pause right in the middle of this song or right at the end of this song because it's already kind of flowing into the next one. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's good. It's good to see bands doing that again.
And I think part of my appreciation for this record is what stems from a lot of the records that we've talked about recently, which is getting to hear it from the artist creates this like newfound appreciation for it that like it's hard, like, because I was on the other side where like I was hearing it from these artists, like these artists telling other people, and like I'm just getting these newfound appreciations for these records and getting into bands that I never thought I would get into, like Avatar, bro. I mean, the only reason why I haven't listened to that record in like this weekend is because of this Fall Out Boy album, but that interview changed my entire perspective on that fucking band and that album.
He is Satan. Like, what the hell? That's still, I quote that. I struggle to listen to,
I struggle to understand the lyrics at certain points in that record, but in Dance Devil Dance, Sam actually pointed out yesterday that at one point he says he is Satan in the title track.
I gotta listen to it again. I gotta listen to it again.
I was like, wait, he says that? And Sam was like, yeah. I was like, what the fuck do you mean he says that?
How did we miss that?
Because it's like, it's in the chorus where like everything just kind of goes very fast and it kind of sounds like he's mumbling, but he's obviously saying words. And I get so caught up in like, it just sounds like mumbling, and I'm just like, I make up my own fucking words.
Fucking love that. My Chemcore. Yeah.
Exactly. So, but yeah, definitely watch the interview, watch other ones, and then listen to this fucking record because it's great.
So if you want to understand an album, start your own podcast and interview that artist so they can explain it to you.
Making that point, I'm afraid just makes me sound like an asshole, but it's like I am talking about the album and what I got from it. So what helped me get more out of the record was physically talking to one of the band members and asking questions about the album. Yeah, exactly.
Excuse me, what did this one part mean? Literally, yeah. Honestly, yeah, that's exactly how it is. It's great.
Tyler, the Creator, dropped a new single, Dogtooth, announced a deluxe that we talked about already, coming out on March 31st for his record, Call Me If You're Lost. Glory, take it away.
Call me if you get lost.
My bad.
It's okay.
Next time I'll do better.
You. Thank you. When we cover the deluxe, it'll be okay. I'll probably cover it. It's fine. I'm gonna be honest. First time I listened to this song was like immediately after I woke up. I went on my Instagram. I saw Tyler the Creator uploaded a new video like seconds after I woke up. It's 33 seconds. So it's like he waited for me. And it was at like 10:30 something. It wasn't even like a flat number or something. It was like he saw I was awake. He was like, okay, you can drop it now. Listen to it. Kind of sat there. I was like, I don't like it either. I did not like this song. It's just the first listen, it was just kind of like strange. He said these are just overflow songs that he couldn't fit onto the album. He didn't have the space, or he didn't think it flowed properly. Still liked them, but now he's just releasing them as deluxe songs. So I was like, okay, I could see why you didn't add this to the album. But on the second and third listen, I was like, okay, let him cook. This is good. This is fucking amazing.
You're just letting him cook because you need to like everything he puts out.
Actually, I don't like Bastard, and I don't like half of Goblin. So I am willing to say Tyler has put out some dog shit poopy. Trash Wang 96, hate that song. I skip it. Sawed off. I eat. Jasper, shut the fuck up. I do not care. I hate that song, and people love that song. Sorry, I'm ranting now.
My favorite part is you go, I hate the song, and then you start singing it.
I've heard it so many times because I'm trying to convert myself into liking it, but it won't work.
I've heard it so many times. It's my most played Tyler song, but I fucking hate it, man.
I hate it, man. Stop. No, it's shit. It's not. But yeah. Second listen, I was like, okay, this is good. I was able to get past the intro, the first couple verses, which is what kind of it turned me away from the song, because I don't know, it's such a strange opening. Like it's him, showing affection to his girlfriend, but it's like, I get it, man. Yeah, you're getting laid. Awesome. But that's cool and all. It didn't really fit into the flow of the song. So that's the first time I listened to it. I was like, it just sticks out, and the flow was weird, and his voice was it was higher. He was doing a different sound for it versus the entire album, Call Me Get Lost, where only in Juggernaut he did kind of like a weird, not weird, but just like differently pitched voice. Sorry, I'm nerding out. I thought it was fine on the second listen. I'm gonna listen to it one more time to kind of get my final result, but that's it.
Yeah, I'm in the boat of you that I was like, granted, I'm not sitting here like I got my favorite Tyler album, I got my favorite Tyler song, I got the song I hate the most.
I fucking hate Trash Wang.
I just listen to Glory when she talks about it. But I'm definitely in the boat of this feels like just
B-side.
a B-side. It absolutely makes sense as to why this didn't make the record, and just felt like I'm just dropping everything from my session now because why not. So I mean, the man don't do a lot of like bad songs, most of them are pretty good
in recent years. Yes, he had a couple bad years.
So I am curious to see what the rest of the deluxe winds up looking like. How many songs are on it?
He said 8.
Jesus. Yeah. I was honestly expecting like a whole nother record, like in B-sides, just because like that's how some of these like rappers work, where it's just like they just shit out another record.
Here's another album.
Just shit out another record in B-sides because they're able to do so much.
We need that for alternative music as well. Like give me a part 2 on like fucking Fandom. Yeah, Austin, drop those demos. I don't
these
care.
fucking alternative bands and shit are like here's
locked in their contracts.
Here's a deluxe album, but we dropped the 2 new songs as singles and the rest are acoustic songs.
That is alternative.
Meanwhile, in rap and hip hop and those genres, it's like, yo, here's 36 new songs. It's all B-sides.
Here's another album. Exactly. Enjoy. We have to call it B-sides.
And the original album had 20 songs on it.
Exactly. I fucking love it. Yeah. It's awesome.
So, but yeah, that's my definitely a B-side. But we'll see. Definitely. We'll see what it's like on Friday.
Yeah, and speaking of another record, because I know you said 8, it's kind of in the middle. It's kind of like a short album or a long EP, basically, depending on how long the tracks are. Because this one was like 2 minutes and like 30 seconds, I think.
8 songs is still impressive for a deluxe.
Yeah,
especially thinking in like the space that we're in, the alt space.
Absolutely. But it's just like I was expecting a full album separate from Call Me If You Get Lost this year, and seeing him drop a deluxe, which I don't think I've seen him do before. He's never dropped a deluxe. This is the first time he's done a deluxe album. Scaring me a little bit because it's Tyler season. It's every 2 years he drops a new album. He better not think that this deluxe album is getting him out of that. Like, yeah, we are still expecting a full album, 12 songs, 45 minutes minimum from you, Tyler. And also, where is the Virginia makeup date? I'm still waiting on that. It's been 2 years.
You can't let the man breathe new life into his record.
Hell no. No. Give us a new album. It's been 2 years. I'm starving, man. This is not cutting it. But anyways, that's all I gotta say.
Hilarious.
Hopefully he was watching. Tyler, you're also willing. You're also welcome on the podcast. Yes. I do love you. You can tell by I have a fucking painting of your album. You are welcome on the podcast. And also like 3 pictures of you on my wall. Like 1, 2, and then I think 3. There's another one. Anyways, Waves in April dropped a new single, Rock Bottom.
This is
you can
our
go first. I went first.
Friend Luke's band. Last time we chatted about them, their name was Waves. They put out a pop punk EP. Now their name is awesome. Waves in April, and they are heavier than pop punk now.
They are. What is it? Metalcore?
Yeah, we're getting closer to that like hard rock metalcore kind of sound. And when Luke had sent the new band logos to me, I was like, "What do you guys, a heavy band now?" He goes, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, okay." I was joking around. Like,
nice to know.
He was like, "Yeah, no, we are now." Fucking blown away by this song. Definitely liked the pop punk stuff.
I loved it actually.
I definitely liked it, and Glory loved it. But I am obviously a heavier music fan. So I was blown away by this single, and I know that there is more coming. They've been teasing more, a whole new era. So I'm very excited for what is next from them.
Absolutely. I thought this track was great. I really did like the pop punk stuff. I don't know. I love pop punk bands. Don't necessarily like the members in most times. Haha, subtle jab at that genre. You get it? but I do like this the step in their new direction. Because it fits them. It fits. But I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. I like I don't know if they had it on the pop punk record or EP. If they had the two vocalists, obviously that's Luke and then the front person. I forget. But I really did like Luke coming in and singing. I was like, fuck yeah, that's my friend. Hell yeah. Killed it. They killed it.
So true.
Well done, guys.
So true. Knight Rider dropped a new single, Antithesis. We spoke to them about the last song, Collar. Dude,
not sexual.
No. This song, definitely not as heavy as that one was. No. But still a banger. Excited for whatever comes next. And fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. I love this team that they have for Knight Rider. I don't know, just everyone in the band works so well together. Everyone plays their part so perfectly. Like I can't explain it, but their songs, it's just the recipe for perfection and success every time. I think they might have mentioned that it's difficult. No, I don't think they did, but just there's always that trouble making stuff, and we aren't there for their process the entire time, so we don't know how many things go through the yes, we're moving forward with this, we're not. But I don't know, whatever you guys are putting out, fucking kills. It's amazing. I love it. Well done. All that to say, it was a good song. Yeah. Of Virtue dropped a new single, Cannibals.
Fucking banger.
Hell yeah.
We spoke to the band about the single off their last EP, the lead single off that. The singles are starting to stack for whatever's coming next year, so I'm sure there's something coming on that front, which is very exciting. But the song fucking bangs, man. Picturesque dropped a new single, Strange Habits, announced an EP coming out on April 21st, I believe. If you know, is the name of that. Very, very good. I'm liking this song more than the lead single off the EP. But overall, I'm very excited for this EP. I do like this band.
Hell yeah. I also really enjoyed this the single, and it should be good. Honey Revenge dropped a new single, Airhead. Hell yeah. Love Honey Revenge.
Fucking
this song is
shaker.
Amazing. Dude. You put that in the chat. You're like shaking ass right now. I was like, okay, man, must be good. Must be a good song, man. And it did not disappoint.
It's so fucking catchy. I mean, like, I try to stay away from like the TikTok clips and shit, but this is one of those bands that you can't fucking stay away from. Like, if you're not seeing them on TikTok, you're seeing them on Instagram Reels. If you're not seeing them there, you're seeing them here. The
YouTube shorts.
They're fucking everywhere. So I wound up getting this song stuck in my head before it even came out. And the song doesn't disappoint. They finally announced the record with it, which I'm so fucking stoked about. June 23rd. But yeah, I think this is my favorite song so far. With Rerun being a close second. It's just so fucking catchy, dude. So good.
Absolutely.
I'm so excited for this album. I can't say that enough. No complaints.
Yeah, they're gonna kill it. I'm so excited.
Grandson dropped a new single, Drones, and announced his new record coming out May 5th, which is very exciting.
Yes.
I think that my history with Grandson, although has not been well documented on this channel, I have spoken about how I started out as not really liking his EPs. I didn't listen to them all, but I had heard songs off of there and just was like, I wrote them off. I was like, I don't like this. But we wound up covering his debut album last year, Death and Optimist, and I was like, this is good. This is good. And I was like, okay, all right, I see you. And now he's got a new record coming. He's got the second single off of it, and bro, this shit is crazy.
Yeah,
I've had a whole full circle moment here, bro. The fucking song is insane. Like, I'm walking around fucking Target yesterday with the chorus of the song stuck in my head. I was like, damn, he's got me now. He's fucking got me now.
Fucking hooked you, man. That's awesome. Bro, I've been fucking preaching the grandson praises for years since we first started covering him. I've been like, you gotta listen to grandson. You gotta like grandson. You'll like grandson. I'm happy it's finally on to you because his music is amazing. Never disappointed me. Loved the album. Very excited for this next one. I'm so excited.
So
I'm so
true.
excited. This song was good.
Absolutely.
Obviously.
Once again, I Love You, I'm Trying, out May 5th. Fuck. Yes, I'm so excited, dude.
So it's gonna be great. It's really good. No Love for the Middle Child, Dive Liner, and Luke Wind. Wild. Fuck. Luke Wild dropped a new single. Done Chasing. Fucking love No Love.
Yeah. Another banger from No Love. Definitely on the slower side, but still a banger. Obviously, we spoke to him about his record.
EP? Record?
EP. We'll just go out here on a limb and say record.
Record.
Nice and broad.
Yeah, it covers everything. Yeah.
Yeah. And we've been keeping up with him ever since. So another banger for sure.
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah. Between You and Me dropped a new single, Nevermind. I put this on the Instagram story, wrote Song of the Summer. This is a good song. This is catchy.
I love Between You and Me. They are perfection. Everything they do. They fucking fart on a mic, post that, put some drums behind it. I'd be like, hell yes, song of the summer, song of the year, album of the year. Bundle those two together and you want to market it as an album, I will back you up on that. Beautiful. I love them. And they're the best.
Yeah. They're independent now. They're no longer on Hopeless. So they've been promoting that like crazy. And just to see like what this band is doing by themselves, like the numbers they're pulling is fucking crazy, dude.
It's well deserved. I'm happy people stuck with them. It wasn't kind of like, oh, they're not with Hopeless anymore.
Yeah. And it's definitely like a kind of showing like what kind of longevity could be, like, because I feel like these pop punk bands outside of a certain few wind up like having a ceiling, you know, where they kind of, at least when we're talking in the US here, it's like you cap out at a certain amount of monthlies, you cap out at a certain size room you can play, unless just for some reason you're able to break into that next level. And even then it's still not arenas, it's just obviously bigger standing rooms. But I feel like for a band like this, like I feel in my bones they're gonna break out of that. Like they're just gonna shatter the fucking ceiling and keep going because the songs are so fucking good. That last record was catchy as shit, and I wish more people had heard it. And now that they're doing it their way, the ceiling is the fucking moon or the stars, whatever is last. The ceiling isn't there. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say.
That was a crazy way to say it, man. That's awesome.
Just shoot out there, do whatever.
You got it.
But I'm very stoked to see what this band does next, because the shit is banging.
Absolutely, they're gonna crush it no matter what. I believe in you guys. Crown the Empire dropped a new single, Black Sheep. Fuck, hell yes. Crown the Empire, you're killing it. These singles have been amazing, immaculate. This one is no different. I love it. Yeah.
This song's fucking crazy. I'm stoked for this album. I believe it comes out in April. Could be wrong though.
That sounds about right.
Yeah,
28th.
like 28th. All right. But they keep dropping fucking bangers, and I'm here for it. The Amity Affliction dropped their new single, It's Hell Down Here. This fucking song bangs. This is definitely more in the reins of the Amity Affliction and like what they kind of sound like. But I was hoping for more just like batshit insane heavy, like I See Dead People, which we didn't quite get, but that's okay.
It's okay. Next one.
Because the song fucking bangs. So, but they announced their new record comes out May 12th. I'm fucking stoked.
Perfect. It banged. Hell yeah. Silverstein dropped a new single, Poison Pill. Fucking banged. I love Silverstein now. Dude,
they are so good. A band that can't fucking miss. Like, I'm blown away. I know they've got I believe they announced their deluxe with this, which is fucking exciting. And hell yeah, I'm stoked for more Silverstein. Let's fucking go. And for our last topic of the day, got Set It Off, dropped their new single Punching Bag. Bro.
This song. Whew, sorry.
Another independent band.
Mm-hmm.
No longer on Fearless.
Mm-hmm.
Shit is crazy. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. It's fucking insane. I'm happy that they're switching away. Well, not happy. I don't want to say I'm rejoicing, hip hip hooray, but you know, I'm happy to see the tone shift from compared to Elsewhere versus this one. I love this new sound. I love that they're heavier, and I'm excited for more. I don't know. I'm very excited. It should be good. It fits them very well because that's what they used. Well, not this heavy. They were always kind of on the darker side, but this is definitely a new era.
When I saw the promo that this was going to be premiering on Octane, like Sirius Octane, I was like, wait a fucking minute. Hold the phone. Hold it. Hold it away from my ear. What is going on?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm fucking stoked.
Yeah, did not disappoint.
Let's go. So that is all the topics we have today. You can follow us on Twitter. It's good_noise_cast. Instagram is Good Noise Podcast. Facebook is Good Noise Pod. Every audio streaming service ever is Good Noise Podcast. Bandcamp is goodnoiserecords.bandcamp.com. Patreon is patreon.com/Good Noise Podcast. Glory's got your Patreon supporters, your Twitch subs, and your important plugs, and then we're going to sign off.
Thank you to our Patreon supporters, my brother, my uncle, Matt from Pulses, Jeremy, Brady, Zari, and Eric. And thank you to our Twitch subs, Coaster Lover, Buzz Lightskin, Matt, again from Pulses. Thank you, Matt, Sam, and Zari. Thank you again, Zari. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, everybody.
You guys rock. Thank you. Important plugs. Black Lives Matter. Stop Asian hate. Trans Lives Matter. They still the whole fucking thing that's happening. It's still ridiculous. Nothing has changed there. And support your local band. Be a decent person.
Fuck yeah, man. Mm-hmm. Fuck yeah. Well, that's everything we've got today. I have been Shane.
I have been Glory.
And we have been the Good Noise Podcast. See you next week. Bye.